Hello besties, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about something very important, how Nigerians dress for different occasions. In Nigeria, what you wear is not just fashion, it is culture, it is style, it is elegance, and sometimes it is status. So let's look at the different occasions and dressing that is most suitable or appropriate. Because ranging from traditional marriage to white weddings to church events, corporate events, there are dresses for these different occasions. Let's start with traditional weddings. You know, Nigeria is a very cultural country. So we start with the Yorubas. For the Yorubas, you will see dresses like Aso Ebi. You will see organized Aso Ebi, coordinated Aso Ebi. You will see things like beads. They also wear beads for traditional events. But the basic thing that must not be missing is ashoke. Among the Igbos, you see the women tying George with gele. Yorubas also tie gele. They tie George with gele. And they also wear beads. The men wears Isi Agu and red cap for the titled men. If you're not titled, you just look for another cap to complement your dress. Then for the Hausas, you see them wearing their babariga. You see them wearing kaftan for the men. And all of these different dresses is speaking culture, speaking respect, and speaking elegance. Traditional weddings are not a place to dress casually. They are places where Nigerians show culture, they show class, they show respect, and they show up prepared. Church and religious events. Nigeria is a very, very religious country with major religions like Christianity and Islam. And so there are dresses appropriate for these religious events. For church, you see women putting on modest dresses. Sometimes they wear skirts, gown, they wear scarf, stylish scarf. Then the men wear suits or traditional dresses like senator material, senator suits, and other traditional ways. But the keynote here is modest. Then among the Islams, you see them wearing kaftan, you see the ladies wearing hijab, and they are properly covered. That is for religious events. Corporate and religious events. In major cities in Nigeria like Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, and all the big cities, corporate fashion is taken seriously. In fact, it shows your worth and your values. So you see women putting on like pantsuits, suit skirts, and sometimes gown, but elegantly dressed. You see men wearing suits and well-polished shoes, ties, properly dressed, that is fitting for a corporate setting. Men put on less accessories. Their hair is neatly cut and well kept, while women wear nice hair. That is for corporate events in Nigeria. Birthdays and social events in Nigeria. Here, people are mindful of what they show up with. They go as far as wearing designers. Um, you wear things that will reflect your status. You can wear lounge wear, party wear, jeans, things that are like casual wears, but they speak your status, they speak your value, and they speak your class. That's for social events and birthdays. People often wear things that make them very, very comfortable and still classy. One thing about Nigerians is that no matter the occasion, they always show up elegant. They always show up prepared. Nigerians do not joke with fashion, no matter the event. Burial ceremonies. Burial ceremonies are serious cultural events in Nigeria. And so there are dresses that are expected of guests to put on. Amongst the Igbos, you see some parts, they wear akwacha, the native white clothes for burial. Some wear Aso Ebi, for burial. Then, but the dressing for burial shows respect. It shows culture. It shows your value for the event. Amongst the Yorubas, that's where you will see them wearing buba. Ashoke again would come up in this kind of event. They wear ashoke, they wear buba, they wear agbada for the men. The Hausas is always kaftan and well crafted dresses, designed. And then for Nigerians generally, I don't want to begin to mention tribes by tribe. I don't want to begin to mention the different tribes in Nigeria, but what is common amongst these tribes when it comes to burial? Culture supersedes. So every tribe have their cultural burial clothes, and those cultural burial clothes is what you are going to see when you attend burial events in Nigeria as a guest. And as a guest, you're supposed to dress appropriately to show respect, to show solidarity, to show your support for the grieving family. You don't go there to show off or dress inappropriately. There are dresses that are appropriate for this kind of event. Graduation ceremonies. Graduation ceremonies is, school activities. Nigerians always show up correct. They show up either with their corporate attires or native attires, but whichever one they are showing up with, they are showing up elegant, they are showing up respectful, they are showing up minding the event. And then the last but not the least is casual outings like going to the mall, shopping, hanging out with friends. Here you dress in a relaxed kind of dress, like something very comfortable, something that we still speak elegance, but comfortable. Just like someone going for picnic and all of those other events. There are no rules, but you just wear something that you are comfortable in. In Nigeria, dressing is a communication. When you dress out in Nigeria, it tells people where you're going, who you are, your societal status, your level of respect for that event you're going. So when next you have an event to attend, do not forget to ask what is the event and what is the dress that is appropriate for this occasion. So you don't go there looking awkward or getting there looking like you were not really prepared for the event. Thank you for watching. If you have watched thus far, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget that I am an event planner. So if you have any events coming up, contact us today. Thank you.